Hello? That should be better. That should be better. Sorry, my noise gate was all the way up. So it was gating everything. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nothing's being picked up. Why? Oh, stupid. Dumb. Oh, God. Today is so busy. Yeah, it was like, the noise gate was all screwed up, but it should be fine now, right? We're all good and clear and loud and proud and all that good stuff. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. It's your Commander Chimera of PRISMIA, Takara Life's Gen 1, Ruvii Redcore. I messed that up completely. Guys, today's been like a rush. I don't know what happened. I've just been... Oh, there's the game, by the way. God, everything is screwed up. Oh, today has been such a rush. I woke up kind of like early, but then I did the meandering thing where I just wasted time. When I didn't have any time to waste, you asked how many tabs recruits had opened and you were never the same again. Yeah, you guys scrambled my brain. I was like, there's no way some of you have 500 tabs open. That is insane. You're messing with me. Come on. Come on, that's just ridiculous. Did karaoke practice go good? It was fun. We had a fun time. Recruits, what did you think? If you were there, did you have fun? I also just finished my dinner too during starting soon. I went to the gym today and I was already running late, but I was like, you know what? I need to go to the store really bad. I had like no things, you know, like things that you need, everyday items like paper towels. I've been holding off buying things like that for like 4 days. And I was like, I'm already out. Let me just go get it. I'm gonna be a little late. That's fine. It's whatever. Like food from the store? Yeah, kind of. I was like, what snacks can I get? But I did eat dinner just now, so I'm good. I have been nourished. I had chicken breast with some seasoned potato, like the little baby circle ones. And I had some garlic sauced green beans. That was my dinner today. What did you work out today at the gym? Today was just a cardio day because I wasn't feeling motivated for weightlifting today. It was just cardio. I did like 45 minutes of some steep cardio stuff. And then I was like, I don't really feel well today. I don't know. Like I felt off today and I still kind of do. I think it's the weather. I think it's like the pressure in the air that is messing with me. I kind of woke up, my head felt weird, like a balloon. And I was like, oh great, it's gonna be one of those days. But no migraine, so we're good. How will you carry the maiden if you don't weightlift? I was slacking today, but I do not slack every day. Look, one day you will see a proper representation of the commander's biceps, okay? And you'll understand. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't do any weightlifting today, but it was cardio. You have to also get the blood pumping, right? Especially doing things that like I do where I'm sitting a lot of the time. I'm sitting a lot, working a lot while stationary. So it would be nice to invest in like a standing desk so I could have like a walk pad. That would be fun. Yeah, artists out there, if you're out there, please give me nice, impressive arms. Wow. Wow. Make me look really cool, okay? Seek help is coming. Oh, I forgot that this screen was up. Guys, this is my room in Go, by the way. This is my gogh room. Look. I used a default room, okay? I used a default room and I decorated it and switched some stuff around that I didn't like. I made a little bit more of mine. I will be opening it up, so if you have Go, if you have this game, you can join me and you can just lounge around and work together. It's kind of like a little avatar space, like where you just idle around You just idle around and work together. I'll give you a little tour real quick because I'm kind of proud of the quick work that I did. So here's me. Here's me. Here I am. This is the gogh Ruvii. What are you scribbling like that for? I think I can grab her. But here's my little corner. Here's my little unsuspecting corner. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Prismia cute, isn't it cute? We have a little snack corner over here. Zoom in on the SNES. Pretending to know how to write. The homunculus. Speaking of homunculi, I have this thing just hanging out with us. Over here is the bed. It's kind of a little cramped space, but I think it's kind of cozy. We have our nice art over here. This one is by Hikusa, who did the Mephisto art. She drew a congratulations picture when we hit 12K on Mephisto. And then this one is all of Prismia from our cover that we did together. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I put Prismia on the shelf. This is all of us on the shelf. Well, not all of us, but you know, this is the girls on the shelf. We have one of the movies ever on the TV. Very nice. And then we have this important corner right here where I make my sacrifices to the maiden. Don't tell her I have this, but I just want, you know, just things. There's just things that go on here. Okay. But yeah. And then, you know, we have our motivational poster. Dimitri Fire Emblem himself. My goat. Just so I can look over and see this and remind myself. And then we have this weirdo who's drawing on the desk. Let me actually get her to stand up. Hey. Whoa. Here I am. Here you are. That's me. That's me. Looking a little mischievous. What's she so angry for? I don't know. What's your problem? What's your problem? Yeah, that's it. And I'll open this up. It's like a little square, so I kept the limit to 5 people. So I guess it's just first come, first serve. But we have a little bitty space to share. I think we'll have a nice cozy time, right? Can you sit down? Can you not do this? What's your problem? How do I make you sit? How do you sit? Sit. My God. Sit and type. Yup, get to work. That's right. There we go. All right. So, I'll go ahead and open up the room. This is like a nice, you can see everything kind of thing. There we go. The little homunculus, yeah, in this game, it gives you little pets to take care of, kind of. And I think that they evolve the longer you have the game open and things like that. Chill and nonchalant, exactly. That's the vibes. She's out of control. She's standing on the furniture. But if you guys have this game, you can join me. The room is open. And this is the code. Please be kind if you come in. There is a drawing board if you would like to leave a message or a doodle. There is a drawing board. I don't really know how it works. I'll let you figure that out. But if I think you click on it, I think you can draw on it. So that'll be cute. Who are the characters on the wall? Well, we have Honglulu Limbus Company. We have my ultimate, my Oshi. Honglulu Limbus Company. That's it. On the bed already? Oh my god. Oh my god. Azami looking so cute. Shoes on the bed? Oh my god. Have fun trying to figure out where to... I wish you guys could go on the balcony. That would be cute. We have PRISMIA on here. We have me, because why not? Everyone should scan that QR code, by the way. You should scan it. It's definitely something you want to see if you haven't seen it. Yup. Whoa. The floor! And that's it. I think everybody... This is Dimitri Fire Emblem. That's it. That's Miss Elaine DuVelle. That's it. It's a small space. I'll make a bigger one at some point, but for today, I thought it was acceptable. So... That is it. That is all there is to see. I'll make a nice, impressive one at some point. Someone please stand in the corner and look at the wall. Yeah, someone go Blair Witch in the corner real quick. John Limbus Company. Yeah, today I'm gonna try and get some work done. I want to attempt to do Pomodoro style. I'm not really good at keeping track or staying focused because I kind of jump around when I work. I feel like I work on 5 different things at once. You know, so I'll work a little bit on something, then I'll stop and I'll work a little bit on something and come back to the other thing and then go back and forth. Yeah. Regale us with your D&D campaign. Well, I can't show it on the screen, but I can tell you things about it if you'd like, because today is a D&D focused day, because I have so much to write. Tomorrow is a very important session that I have to run. So I have to do a lot of work. Who's the current BBEG? It's an Archfey. It's actually the Prince of the Night Court. Or I guess the Winter Court, but mine is the reskinned Winter Court. It's the Night Court. Is it for a stream or friends outside work? This is for friends outside work. I've been having a campaign going for the past 4 years. It's my second campaign that I've finished. Well, I guess it's bordering on finishing. It'll either be finished after this session or the next one. I think it'll be 2 more sessions, honestly. Yeah, it's homebrew. Yeah, it's homebrew. I'm very excited. I'm very excited, but I'm also nervous because I feel like when you get to the finale of these things, they have to be super impressive. Because it's like the whole ride is a 4-year-long journey, right? And you're having to get to the peak of it and the climax, basically. And now it has to be brought to an end, and it has to feel like it was worth the time, right? Satisfying for everyone. Is it 5e? Yes, it's 5e. It is 5e. I want to look at 3.5e, but everybody says it's really good. Yeah, it's got to stick the landing, exactly. 3.5 seems very involved, but people also say it's like good. You know? Yeah, exactly. Yes, I don't want to Game of Thrones it. I don't want to start like rushing to the finish line. And then people are like, but what about this and that? And what about this thing I wanted to do? But something that I like to do to prevent that a little bit and maybe organize is I send out a Google form. I do 2 Google forms during my campaigns. One at, well, actually 3. I do one at the beginning, one at like the midpoint that I feel within a campaign, like after a couple level ups, you know, after a good amount of sessions, and I do one towards the end. And the beginning Google form that I give them is like some character questions, where it's like, hey, how would your characters feel about this? Oh, what kind of thing would your character order at a bar? What, because I think it helps them also start to think about the character itself, right? Because when you make a new one, you're kind of like, oh, I kind of have a general idea of what I want to play, but I don't know how to go about it or get in the headspace for it. And it helps, especially the people at the table who aren't as comfortable with improv or confident with improv. It kind of helps them at least get into that headspace of character, you know? So that's my initial Google form. And also it helps me know, like, oh, what's your character goal? What, it's kind of like a session 0, but it's like separated, you know? And then my midpoint one is like, hey, what have you enjoyed so far? Do you think we need to do more combat? Do you think we need to do more exploration? Like, what is something you want us to do? What have you enjoyed so far? What do you hate? Who's your favorite NPC? I want to know for non-nefarious reasons. Things like that. So I know like what direction they want to go in after they've gotten more comfortable. And then the ending one is like, now that we've done this and this and this, and now that we've come this far, how do you see things ending for your character ideally? And like, are you comfortable with your character dying? Are you comfortable with like other characters dying? Like, what is your point to where your campaign experience would be ruined if you like, if this happened, would it ruin everything for you? Because I do tend to not really fudge numbers, but I try to make things a good experience for everybody. Dramatic, yes. I think dramatics are good, of course. It's D&D, of course something's gonna happen. And for the most part, all my players are fine with no matter, like, if anything happens, it's happening, right? But I don't want them to feel like something bad happened and it's because they didn't think to do something. You know? Does that make sense? I had one end in a kind of disappointing way. One of the players got a deck of many things and drew the card for wishes, and they wished that the no! Oh God! And it was probably like, and you were probably doing like deck of many things. You're like, oh, this is gonna be so cool. I wonder what they're gonna get. But it's also like such a big gamble because you don't know. You don't know what they're gonna do. That happened to me recently. I got a pretty good one though. One of the party stayed with a hag that they've known for a while. They went out to seek some help from her and make a deal with her. And she was like, I'll give you this one thing as long as you have a sleepover. Because they call her Granny, because she's kind of like chaotic neutral at this point. I don't know. She's a little suspect, but somehow they've made friends with a hag. But she was like, oh, I just want to have a sleepover with you because I'll miss you all so much. And she's like, oh, you know, sleepovers have games. Let's play a game. And she comes out of the room and she has a deck of many things. And that's where I ended the session. And they were all like, nobody pull from that. Nobody touch it. Nobody. And then one party member, she's just like, I'm going to. She was like, I'm going to. But luckily, the card that was drawn was the one where gems start spawning, like riches. And it just so happens that they had like no diamonds or anything, and they were about to go into like BBEG territory. So it kind of worked out. And I did it so that they could see it because I have a deck of many things. And I was like, all right, listen, Do you want to like do a random thing where you go online and you just pull a card and it generates one? Or do you want me to physically shuffle it and let you pick which card you want? And they were like, I want that. And I was like, okay. Okay. So, thank you so much for the super. Thank you, thank you. We once had a new guy who wanted to make his character so powerful that if his character kaput, the universe collapsed. Oh my God. But we worked together to fix that right away and it all worked out. That's actually a really interesting concept. Can you imagine having to like basically escort mission a party member throughout the campaign? Can you imagine? You have like basically this like glass cannon. That is pretty insane though. What an interesting concept though. I feel like that you could play with that quite a bit. I cannot escort mission that long. Me either. I hate, oh my God, in video games, I can't stand escort missions because I'm like, I don't want to be in charge of the well-being for something else. And it's always something that's gonna easily perish, right? Tried to sleight of hand the deck of many things to get a good card. Rolled an 18 for 33. It did not end well. Oh God. Oh God. That one escort mission in Breath of the Wild is true. I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm also very nervous because I want, again, I'm dealing with level 15 characters because I have put myself in a situation. Because I'm so giving and kind. I should have told them no. Once they got to 10, I should have told them no more. But they were like, oh, we never get past 10. We never get these cool feats so you get past 10. And I'm like, oh, okay, let's have fun. You can be level 15, but everything you fight is also going to be level 15 or higher. So are you excited for that? And they're looking at me when the damage is being rolled, and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, you wanted to be level 15. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, baby. What are your players? I have a paladin, a ranger, a rogue, and a fighter, and they're all level 15. So, and the ranger is actually a multi-class, a ranger rogue. So, being a DM must be like being a dad or mom. Yes, it's quite like you're making sure everybody's getting along and everybody's having fun, and you're also juggling 12 things at once. and using stupid, silly voices to entertain. Yeah, it's kind of like being a parent, huh? 89 skeletons come out for initiative. Yeah, you guys wanted some level 15 combat? 89 skeletons. 89 skeletons, but they're not just normal skeletons. Nope, you're gonna find out what's gonna happen. You're gonna find out what's gonna happen. Thank you for joining the reserve. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your emotes. I hope you're having a nice time. Thank you. Did I pin? I did pin. Okay. Oh boy. I am just the 5 guys who cost your party type deal. I am so... I just... How else do you end a campaign where the players are all level 15 and they're having to fight against an archfey? Well, in the next session they're fighting 2 archfey, but the BBEG is the Prince of the Night Court, so I'm trying to figure out how this is gonna go. I'm trying to figure out how this is gonna go so bad. Because the martial classes, some of them are pretty, I think that they'll be all right, but some of these spells that these higher level archfey like have, I am like, this is gonna be interesting. I don't know about y'all's intelligence scores, but you might be making some saves soon. Oh, God. Someone tried to attack their players with 20 geese that all cast vicious mockery. That is insane. That sounds like insanity. I have not seen that. Each skeleton explodes into 89 more skeletons. I think I've actually wanted... I don't know if I have. Maybe I have. It's been such a long time. I'm trying to think. Have I done an encounter where you chop something up and it turns into more? Kind of like the Hydra type of thing? I should look into that because that could actually be pretty interesting. But again, I think that there's a level of intimidation that happens when you do have like 4 or 5 party members and you open a door and it's a big room and there's just one guy. I think that there is a level of intimidation there that I enjoy when they're like, oh, let's rush, let's go. And they open up the big scary door and it's just one guy in a room. It's like, oh, this is either gonna be really easy or really terrifying. The guy, that's the guy. Just a chair in the middle. That's pretty good though. That's like, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's just an empty throne. Huh? Where's the guy? Me and my friends to level 21? I have never even seen... I don't want to imagine what level 20 combat is like. I feel like you're fighting gods at that point. Because level 10 is already quite a lot. So I can't imagine 10 more levels worth of skills and feats and class features and all this other stuff. Like, oh God. My character knew teleport, so when we all saw it, I said no and got us out. A little note that says went out for ice cream. Yeah, BRB. Note in the throne. You notice that there is a rolled piece of parchment that is sitting upon the throne. What do you guys do? And I know that they wouldn't even pick it up. They would not even touch it. They'd be like, that's cursed. It would have to be an actual like note. Unfurled, stuck onto the chair that says BRB. They'd be so pissed off. I actually have to write a whole dungeon because they're in a castle right now. And I'm like, oh God. Oh God. This is not looking good. But let me go ahead and actually start getting some work done, I guess. That'd probably be ideal, huh? Let me see. So I can set a Pomodoro timer in here. Let me see. Timer. So we can focus for 25, take a break for 10, take a long break for 20. Because we'll do 3 sessions. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, can we do recruits? Also, welcome in. Welcome in. Cool avatar, look at you. Stylish. Enjoy the sights. Oh, cute style! Is that a beetle on your head? Oh, that's so cute. This is cute too! Ugh. Clay. Yes, there is the board here if you guys want to put anything on here. Yay! Hi! Alright, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna put the timer on now. It is time. Are the people in here paying rent? They're visitors! I won't charge rent for the visitors. They only get a couple hours here anyway. Alright. Let's go ahead and start getting some work done, guys. If you guys have anything that you want to do, please, please, please feel free to work alongside me. But I'm going to try and stay focused for 25 minutes. So that means chat interaction will be limited. For that, I apologize. But, you know, we have to get these things done. All right. Starting now. Yeah. Let's get busy. I wish it would show the timer. Okay. There we go. All right, keyboard noises. There you go. Yeah, what I should do, I should probably just use... I should use something to make this easier. Because there's gotta be like some castle modules out there, right? Castle dungeon. How goes the job having? Stressful. Very stressful. writing is difficult. I love thinking of words. I love thinking of words. Welcome in, Aaron. Hi. I shouldn't ask this while we're working, but I'm curious to know what you guys are working on. A little distraction as a treat. Oh no, not wage slave, no. Drawing, always drawing. A long, difficult message. When... Washing dishes. It's always drawing. Side quests? That sounds cozy. Are you guys people who like to 100% your games? Or do you just beat them and you're like, I'm fine? Does this make sense? Yeah, I guess so. I love like writing for D&D and having to learn strange things like the anatomy of a castle. Like I have to know what these words mean. The keep, the dungeons, the blacksmith forge, the bailey, the foyer, the oubliette. That's interesting. Wow. I wonder if Elaine knows about this. Apparently castles would often have dove cotes. It says a structure for housing pigeons or doves. Dovecotes could be freestanding buildings in the bailey of a castle or built into the end of a house or barn. They contain pigeonholes along the interior walls for the birds to nest. It was quite a status symbol, and it was usually limited to nobility. They were very important as the eggs were produced, and the birds themselves were a source of food during cold winter months. Wow. I didn't know that. That's the word. Okay. This is such a good idea for D&D prep. I'm just so behind. I was like, how do I stream and also get work done at the same time? Because I have to have this done before tomorrow. Like basically in 24 hours. A scullery. A room in a castle that was used for washing dishes and laundering clothes, and sometimes used as an overflow kitchen. My DM confession, I've not been able to keep written notes. Oh yeah, that I don't ever take notes as a DM. Unfortunately, I don't take notes. I keep it in my brain, and luckily I have been fortunate enough to where I get to play often enough to where I don't forget things, but there have been some instances where I am like, guys, what was the name of that one guy? Guys, what was the name of that one place you went to? Guys, what do you guys have this? Yes, I force them to share their notes with me. I'm like, guys, let me see your inventory real quick. I don't know if you have this. Guys, did you attune to that one thing? You know what? That makes sense. There's an ice house. Most castles have ice houses. It says it was a special insulated place to store ice. They were found in basements, separate buildings, and woodland banks. During the winter, when ponds and rivers froze, ice would be cut from the water source and taken to the ice house, where it was packed with insulation like sawdust or straw. And it was, say, frozen for months? Really? It worked? That just works? I'm so amazed by like all of the things that I have to discover when writing. I'm like, oh, there's a word for that. Oh, there's a purpose for this. Why is it so dark? I write things and I'm like, does this even make sense? Like, is this painting the picture correctly? I think that's the hardest thing. The hardest thing is like creating words that string together the picture in my brain to make other people have the same picture in their brain. Ooh. It would be kind of cool to have, since this is like Fae stuff that we're talking about, it would be kind of cool to involve a room that looks like, this is kind of labyrinth core, huh? A room that looks like the room of a bunch of stairs. You know, like all the different like stairs that go everywhere. How in the world would I make that a thing that works? How in the world would I make that a thing that works? They would be so mad at me. They're level 15. I need to stop being like, oh, I don't know if they'll figure it out. Oh, they'll figure something out. I haven't gotten to watch Labyrinth in quite some time. It is a good movie though. It's pretty wacky. It's pretty awesome. And if I put a room with a bunch of stairs in there, then I'm gonna have to put like a bog of eternal stench as well. We have to go the whole 9 yards. Roll with D4, you're now upside down. I need some shenanigans to happen in this final dungeon. Before they get to like the final 2 battles, I really need some shenanigans. Some dungeon shenanigans. Yeah, it would have to be some interesting rolls. I'm wondering... Yeah, I think I am gonna have a room like that because that would be good. That'd be awesome. I get a break. Yahoo! Yahoo! I deserve it. God. Long message done. If I drink, I'd go pour something. God. Congratulations, everyone. But yeah, I force mine to share their notes with me too. I'm like, players, cough it up. I know you all have notes. You have more notes than I probably ever will. As DM, I have to improv everything, and I don't write anything down. Would the room be able to be affected by the Find the Path spell if they had that? I don't even think that they have that, which is funny. Maybe. Does the ranger have that? I don't know. I don't know. But you know, sometimes they do. Sometimes they do like start to do stuff like that where I come up with this big intricate puzzle or something, and they're like, oh, can I just use like dispel magic? And I'm like, oh, the magic here is so strong. Not all the time, but sometimes. Oh, sometimes they just piss me off. Oh, can I just, I'm like, yeah, you certainly can try. And then I'm like, oh, you dispel some of it, but not all of it, because some of it seems to be a little bit more probably cast by someone who's very strong. I start bullshitting my way through this. Yeah, magic darkness, exactly. Can I just message some? No, you can't. Oh, you can't reach them. Oh no, what's happening? It's so silly. It's so silly. Yeah, I have a lot of fun DMing, but I'm also like ripping my hair out every other session because they start doing stuff. And I'm just like, you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. The opposite problem with my players. Some of them are very dumb. I threw one puzzle at them that was meant for 13-year-olds and they nearly died. Ah! We need to do a stream where we come up with like riddles. Let's come up with riddles together. You can't counterspell that. That's just their ability. What in the world kind of ability is that? Oh my god. Whoops, magic in here was cast at 9th level. You don't dispel it. Yeah, exactly. The bad guy messages you and calls you a nerd for trying to undo his magic. Can you imagine? You walk into a big scary room and you're like, dispel magic! And then you get messaged by the BBG and it's like, that was cute. What is dispel magic? Like level 2 or something too? Level 1 or 2, I think. There's no way. There's no way it's even. Detect magic. What school is it? I'm like, why are you asking me this? Why are you asking me this? Dispel magic is level 3. Okay, whatever. Level 3, whatever. There's a problem in D&D players max that can solve a puzzle for 3rd graders. Yeah, exactly. Why do you need to know what school of magic it is? I guess some of them have like abilities that would be like, oh, you have advantage against things of this type of magic. But I'm like, why else are you asking me this? Making me go look up the spell so I can be like, oh, divination. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? So silly. I actually have, because you guys have been so kind to me and you gifted me some things on Throne, like crazy people. I have supplement books here that I can use, which I am excited about. Because I only have like 2 more sessions of this campaign. But I'm very excited to like put them to good use when I start the new campaign. My 3rd one. Time flies. I want physical books so bad. Oh my gosh. Well, the thing about having them on Roll20 is like you can like copy paste things into your own like writing documents, right? It helps a lot. I think that not to name drop some companies here, but let's just say B&B Beyond should give you a digital code if you have a physical book, and you should be able to open it up on their website without having to buy it again if you have a physical copy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it would be so nice, but whatever. Yeah, B&B Beyond. Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying. Makes it so easy. Yeah, I bet. I did that for a little bit, but then I was like, I just love the way that the physical books look when they're all on a shelf, and I can just like scroll my little finger across the shelf and be like, which one do I need? Like I'm an old wizard. Oh, which supplement will I be looking at today? Hi, welcome in, especially to everybody who's just now coming in. Hi, we're doing some Pomodoro working today because I have so much D&D writing to do. We have 3 more minutes of this break and then we're gonna get back to work, but we're taking some bits and pieces here and there, working and chatting and working and chatting. I'm working on my D&D campaign because it's due tomorrow. My homework is due tomorrow. Oh no. Sorry. Did you disappear? She's gone. Yeah, we do have a space. If you guys would like to join, you have Go. Please feel free to enter the room if you'd like. We have a space open now. I can panic 10 minutes before session because I can't find my player handbook. There are some other TTRPGs I want to get into. Real hardcore. Oh my god. I like this outfit. Dang. Long skirts are so cute. Cute. Oh, we have 2 spaces. We have another space open now. Rotation. Rotation. Oh, the bed space. Happy day. Thank you for your drawings too. Thank you. I feel like this is like the easiest angle to get everybody included, but I'm also like, should I change it so it's like this? We switched up a little bit as a treat. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we have 1 more minute of our break left. Welcome! You look so cool! Nice fit. You look comfy. Feel free to try and find a space. In my little cube. In my little cube. No. Blair Witch in the corner, yes! Excellent. I want to run kids on bikes in the actual plays I've seen make it look fun. Interesting. There's a couple of ones that I want to look at with you guys. And I follow this one TTRPG review person that I'll tell you about after this next Pomodoro session, because the break is almost over in 10 seconds. So just remind me to talk about that after this is done. Kids on bikes, kids on brooms. Is that 2 different things? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. 2 things. 1, would you like you or a character to cameo on my campaign? If you want. Someone actually made me a stat block. I think it was one of you guys. Somebody made me a stat block and put it in my tag on Twitter. So I've got a stat block if you want it. 2, at work in the lab, we get to name the phages we discover. Can I name one after you? Yeah, if you'd like. Yeah. I'd be so honored. Isn't a little bacterial thing a virus? Yeah. All right, I gotta get to work now. More work and then we talk. I'm like, oh, surely this part won't be that long. Surely they'll be fine. And I'm thinking about it and I'm like, what if they take 5 million years? What if they take 5 million years on one puzzle? I will say my players are pretty adept to my trickery, to my plans, so I'm not sure, but I'm like, I came by searching for English Live. I'm studying English now. I'm still at the infant level, so I'm exposed to English using translation software, but I came to see it to learn. Hello! Welcome in. We are studying, not even studying. We are working together. Welcome in. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having a good day. For a gene naming thing, you can do whatever as long as it isn't filthy. I had to abbreviate it, but let me add name a gene white woman jump scare, so I had to abbreviate it. Insane behavior. I think the meanest thing I could probably ever do as a punishment is like if you fail to save, you get a level of exhaustion. I think they're all going to kill me. I think they're all going to look at me and kill me. They're going to plot against me. Oh no. That's like the worst punishment ever. You can make me take whatever amounts of damage, but once you start doing levels of exhaustion, I'm like, no, 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 please, anything but that. Welcome in. You guys have such nice fits on. Some of the suggestions that I am seeing in this one module that I'm referencing was like, take 4d10 psychic damage. I'm like, 4d10? 4d10? Psychic damage? For a failed wisdom save, but I guess they are level 15. That's probably nothing. I'm so used to playing like really squishy classes where that would probably instantly kill me. Make them use their heals and potions. That is true. I have to exhaust them of all their resources before they get in combat. It's true. Yeah, that is true. I'm used to, I remember 40 emotional damage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not the worst. Because honestly, the best that could roll is like a 40 basically. But I'm still like, God, 40. I've played a wizard and a sorcerer, and I'm currently playing a fighter in one of my friend's campaigns. And I'm still like not used to having so much HP. I'm not used to being able to take more than 2 hits. That's awesome. Magic makes body weak and mind open to corruption. I don't see warriors going Lich Root. That is true. Thank God. Yeah. So that's not too bad. Revenants are pretty cool, though. I once had a DM who had a Revenant NPC with us, and we didn't know that she was a Revenant for a long time. We just thought she was really cool and spooky. Oh, nice goth NPC with big sword, wow. She was so cool. And it wasn't revealed till later. And I was like, oh my god. Wow. You're telling me the hot goth warrior lady is dead, but alive? One day when I do my members only art stream, I'll show you what she looks like, because I drew her a couple times because I really liked her, and my player character ended up with her too. She was very cool. Yippee! I get a break. We deserve a break. Good job, everyone. Ugh. Time flies, huh? Woo. Woo. My character was a artificer. I only got to play her for half the campaign because my original player character was a sorcerer, and he went on some journey. He went on some journey because I was like, I want to try another character and give this one a break. And I think it's really cool when your DM is open to you doing things like that. So what had happened was basically like the guild that the party worked with was like, oh, we have a new person coming in. And the new person ended up being my next player character. And so that way I wasn't like level 1 with the new character. It was like, oh, you're like maybe like on the same level or a level below. And I was like, oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It makes sense. So I got to play her for a little bit, and she ended up like helping out the party and getting to meet the revenant lady, and they fell in love, and they were kind of like a sun and moon couple. It was very cute, and they fell in love. Because she was my player character was like super duper bubbly, super duper quirky scientist type of character. She was like so enamored with the goth undead lady. Very fun. Also, bye. Thanks for hanging out in there. If anybody else wants to pop in, we got a space open now. I'm currently playing in a player's campaign, and I'm an artificer wizard, and he likes hermit crabs. That's so cute. I think it is a good thing to give your characters just things that they really enjoy. Give them a couple of quirks. Be a little whimsical. Give them one thing that they're really, really obsessed about. Yeah, sugar and spice combo. Mm-hmm. Very cute. Artificers are fun. You get to be a little creative with all your spells. It's kind of awesome. A little bit of steampunk as a treat. What was I saying before? I told you guys to remind me. TTRPG reviews. There's one channel that I watch, and I literally think it's called Cozy TTRPG Reviews. I think I think it's kind of like that. But the channel goes through so many different ones where they kind of break down like how the game is played, the vibe of it, what kind of audience it would probably appeal to, and it's just very, very chill. I love learning about new things, new TTRPGs. There's actually a couple that I want to learn, and I've been on this one site. Where is it? I've been on this one site looking for this one TTRPG that's called Ryutama, and it keeps selling out. It keeps selling out. But it looks so nice. I'm looking at it right now. Every time it sells out, oh my god, it's sold out again. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm so it's sold out in January. The 4th printing has sold out. Ryutama is an RPG developed in Japan. It is set in a world where the NPCs of the village, bakers, farmers, shopkeepers, and healers, set off on a wonderful adventure exploring a fantasy world together. Some people have deemed it the Miyazaki's Oregon Trail because of its heartwarming feel of family anime and focus on traveling and wonder over combat and treasure. Little travel RP. The characters are travelers in a world without classical fantasy wizards and warriors. Instead, the characters are usually minstrels, merchants, healers, hunters, artisans, farmers, and nobles who decide to leave their towns and explore the world. Hey, Oregon Trail is full of suffering, though. It can probably have a little bit of suffering as a treat, you know, depending on who's running it. Looks at myself in the mirror. But that's fun. I'm excited for my new campaign because I'm like kind of happy that I get a chance to go back to Monster of the Week type sessions instead of a big overarching plot, you know? Because that's a lot of the earlier levels is like, oh, go do some quests, go learn about this and that, before one quest opens up into a big quest, you know? And that's like where the plot comes in. But I just want to do a couple, I want to go back to Monster of the Week a little bit. It's a little less work for me because I get to kind of flip through the monster manuals and be like, oh yes, you're gonna fight this, you're gonna fight this and that, and I get to just kind of make up something. I made my one Order of Scribe wizard so obsessed with magic and words of power, that he learns spells by stringing together words like a code. That's awesome. Flavor text for counterspell was saying the opposite words of power, so the spell would cancel out and unravel like string. That's awesome. I love when the players create some flavor for the way that their characters do things. I love knowing things. When you have like spellcasters of different subclasses and they do things differently than like another subclass would, it's so cool. I love it. Daggerheart is really fun. I was given Daggerheart off Throne and it still hasn't arrived yet, which kind of worries me. Everything else that I have been gifted off Throne, very graciously, thank you guys, has arrived, but Daggerheart has not. Why? Hold on. It says shipped. It has said shipped for like 2 weeks. So hopefully soon. Scary. Scary. I'm hoping that it comes in on time. Hope it's all right. Yeah. I usually don't have any problems with Throne. I haven't ever had anything like super bad happen, I think. Hopefully everything else has gotten here fine. But I want to look through it, so I need it to arrive now. I need it now. It's actually on a ship. Maybe. Could be. Also, I don't know. Can I tell you guys this? Should I tell you guys this? Maybe. Or maybe I should wait till it gets closer. Speaking of Throne, I've put a couple of things on there that are more like upgrades for my setup, because I'm gonna finally have more room soon for a better setup. And it's because I'll be moving soon. I can't tell you exactly when or any of the details, but I will finally have access to like a bigger, better setup that isn't very cramped. My current one is very cramped. But I think that probably like a couple weeks before I'll let you guys know, definitely. But I've put some things on my Throne. Please don't feel obligated by any means. But if you're like, why does Ruvii have an electric kettle on Throne? That's because I'm like going to an entirely new place. So I need some things. But again, it's just on there for fun, so don't worry about it. But I will make a more formal announcement when it comes to that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I am looking forward to it. Is the title for tea or coffee? It's for tea and instant soup. Oh, it's a focus. It's our last session though. Let's do one more session of work and then we can chat for the rest of the time. When will I do another ghost stream? I don't know. Do you guys like these? Do you like today? I was nervous about it. I was like, does anybody actually want to show up to this? Does anybody actually care? Because I like doing work and talking to you guys, but I'm also like, I don't know if people like that. But I have fun with it. And we do have another space still, I believe. Yeah, we have another space if anybody wants to join into the room. Let me get a new angle. There we go. We rotate corners. I've seen people using Go here and there, but I never used it. I only like using it if my friends are using it, or if Stream wants to hang out on there, because it's cute. It is cute. You just sit in a room and work. All right, I'm gonna do my work now. Sorry. I reached for the mute button, it didn't work. No, sneezes are supposed to be members only. Vodka on the throne. We shake hands. Shh, don't tell Mane-san. I don't even know if it actually works. I think I am going to use, like, you open the door and there's just a chair in a room. I think that that's awesome. I think I am going to make that into something. That sounds good. You guys are so smart. Hi, welcome in. We're doing some work right now. I have 11 more minutes of working, and then we're gonna chat for the rest of the stream. Welcome in. How are you guys? How is everybody today? If you are not working, have you eaten dinner yet? Chippy mac and cheese with kielbasa. That is good. That is a good meal. I feel like that's one of my go-tos actually. Chickpea mac and cheese is good. Was it like cheddar sauce or white sauce? gonna kill me. Oh, they're gonna kill me. That's how you know you've written it well. Because you know your players are gonna kill you. Yeah, we're doing some campaign writing today. I have so much to prepare for tomorrow. I have so much to prepare for tomorrow. But I actually did quite a lot today. I'm looking at it and I think I got a good amount of work done. I did most of the dungeon actually. I think I'll flesh out some of the puzzle stuff because I have books for that. I have so many supplement books where it's like, oh, here's a riddle for this, a puzzle for that, or here's a whole puzzle room, here's a whole thing that you can just stick into any dungeon. I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just not work hard and work smart. Makes you want to see casual wear when you get an alt. I think that would be nice. I think a nice comfy outfit would be very nice. I don't want to be all hands on deck all the time, you know, especially being isekai'd into this new world. I think it would be nice if I matched with the rest of PRISMIA a little bit, you know? Where's my cool fantasy outfit? Where's my PRISMIA world outfit? I have to take off the Aries Eterna gear. And I need something a little bit more cohesive. No more Seifuku, no. No more Aries Eterna Seifuku, no. Maid dress, only if it's like a really nice, classy, long one. Those are cute. Tactical battle maid is actually a pretty nice aesthetic, I will say. A tracksuit would also be kind of cool. I'm just saying. Let's see. I mean, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool? Like, maybe I can become a knight, like an actual knight. Because it's kind of like, yeah, all commander. It's still in the commander realm, right? I just have to adapt to the new world that I'm in. And the level of exhaustion. Yeah. Yeah, you guys said Ricardo for our skull buddy. Isn't it cool that you guys have a little skull buddy next to your names? If you have members? I wonder how it'll change, huh? I wonder how it's gonna evolve. Ricardo. Like some Arknights designs. I will say, yeah. Rutabaga! I will say that I've done a little bit of research into possible future outfits at some point. Not able to say if that's ever going to be a thing or when, but I've been doing some research just in case, because I want to be able to be like, here, now, I have to change clothes now. So I have seen a lot of really cool designs, and some of them do come from Arknights, I will say. Yay! I get to chill out. Oh, God. We're all done. We did it! Good job! Yippee! Man. Thank you guys for working with me today. Thank you, thank you. Whew. I was able to do a lot of stuff today. I'm excited. I actually feel way better about this session after today. Now we can just chat. Ugh, payday can't come soon enough to get membership. Only if you want to. I don't want anybody to feel pressured. I will say, I haven't even dropped like the biggest like thing for members yet. You guys should be getting that soon. I saw the art come back for it and I was like, oh, this is gonna be nice. So I'm waiting for it to get completely finished and then you will see. I am hoping to have one thing done very soon before the end of next week. So look forward to that. I think that it should be done before the end of next week. Oh, I'm so excited. Lots of cool things happening. Yeah, I'm working with an artist that I really enjoy their work. So I'm hoping that whenever I have to go to somebody, I'm like, hey, I wanna like work with you on this one thing. I'm hoping that they also enjoy working with me because I get so, oh my God, yay! That was so funny. I hope that they also enjoy working with me as much as I enjoy working with them. I'm always like on my knees, hands clasped. I'm like, I love your work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for working with me. Please, let's work together again, please. Yeah, I will say that members, you will get early access to an upcoming video once I have it. So I'm hoping that next week that should be happening. And then you guys will have your very first audio RP soon. First audio RP, I'm so excited. I listened to it and I think it's gonna be really good. I think you're gonna like it. I don't know, we'll have to get the verdict. I'm thinking that there will be a free short version, you know, for people who aren't members, because I do want you guys to get a little taste of it. And I think that the full one will be members. Because I was talking to Sancha and the others. I was like, because Sancha put out her audio RP for members, and I was like, oh, how long is yours? And she was like, I think it's gonna be like 7 minutes because I had to do the mixing for it. And I was like, okay, cool. And that was how long is hers actually? Sancha's was so cute. She did a great job. Let me see, how long did it end up being? Because I don't even remember. It was 5 minutes, really? Oh God. And then I told her about mine and she was like, well, how long is yours gonna be? And I was like, oh, mine's like 12 minutes long. So, sorry, I got carried away. But I did want you guys to get some lore, right? I was like, oh, the audio RPs, most of them will be like very lore adjacent because I really like building on like Aries Eterna lore and give you guys food. You know, I like being a part of your brain. I like being in there and existing. And you know, you need lore bits in order for me to continue existing in your brain, right? I need the theory crafters to start surfacing. It is kind of a novel, sorry, but it's fine. I listened to it and I actually didn't cringe at myself much. So I think that you guys will like it. Yeah, some crumbs. I think that audio RPs will be the primary member type audio things that you'll get. There will be a couple where they're like, oh, situational type RP, because I think that's fun too, even if it's not like lore adjacent. But you will get your 12-minute long. Is it really 12 minutes? Hold on, let me see. How long is this file? I love how I just have a file called Hell Trench and I don't know what it is. Let me see. What is this? It is, yeah, it's 12 minutes. It's exactly basically 12 minutes. Yeah, I'll release like a short version that's like 1 or 2 of those minutes for you guys. And then members will get the full 12-minute long insanity. That's exciting. I also think that after this one comes out, I'm wondering if there's anything else about Ares Eterna that you guys want to know about that I could make into another audio RP file. We could find more records to release. The Ares Eterna records. The Ares Eterna recollection. Redcore recollection. That's what they'll be called. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh, get me out of the kitchen. We are cooking with gas now. This is insane. The Redcore recollection. I need to write this down. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna be like, oh, Eureka! And then I'm gonna end the stream and walk away and I'm not gonna remember. That's fun. That way, at least I can label like those audio RPs with Redcore recollection, and then like ones that are just like offhanded, non-lore adjacent ones. The Red Collection, wow. And the other ones won't have that. That way you can tell them apart very easy. Yeah. There's another PRISMIA member who is releasing an audio RP soon, and I have to work on that. I love when they trust me to work on things. I'm so excited. I wonder who it will be. We'll see. Yeah, lots of good things. I mean, we have to keep you guys fed, right? Granted, it's been a little bit over a month now of existing. We have to make sure you guys are continuously getting fed. We have to provide the nutrients so you continue to grow strong. I appreciate it though. I actually think that I was gonna say we recently, very recently, we hit 7K. We hit 7K, I think, overnight or in the last day or so. And that in itself feels very surreal to me. I don't know. I was just like, I always felt like it would be a very slow and arduous climb, I guess. Not because I doubted myself, but just because I'm always like, I don't know if people are gonna enjoy me. But I'm glad that you guys do. Yeah, we're growing very steadily, but 7K is a big important number. It's the big 7. I have something special coming for you guys for that. More things! But, you know, it's hard because, you know, when you're isekai'd to a completely new place and you don't really know anybody, you kind of have to start from the ground up, right? So it was a little daunting to think about. But everybody's been very, very nice, very, very kind. I appreciate it a lot. I try not to succumb to imposter syndrome. Because I'm like, oh, well, I put in the work to do this. I put in the work to have this chance, right? So I am excited. I'm very happy. I'm getting to put out really cool things for you guys. A dream. It is a dream. I am hoping. You know, it's part of it is the fact that I get to do cool things and make cool things for you guys, but also I think that you guys are also a huge factor in that, because you guys take time out of your day to support me or support your favorite members of PRISMIA. You know, like it really helps us get the opportunity to continue to put out cool things for you. So guess what? Speaking of cool things, my birthday is soon. It's almost 1 month until my birthday. Wow. Oh, oh, scary. I guess you guys will start seeing some stuff for that soon. Yeah, time is tight. It really is. July 17th, by the way. July 17th. I'm nervous. Birthdays are so weird for me. I'm always like, oh God, don't look at me. Don't perceive me on my birthday. It's just another day. I'm like holding up my hand in front of my face. Don't. But now, you know, like having the spotlight is a lot. It's a lot. What cake am I getting? I'd like a slice of cheesecake. I'm not really big on cake. You know what I mean? I feel like classic cake is a little too, I don't know. It's not very satisfying. And I'm not a big fan of icing. But a cheesecake slice, that would be nice. Like a strawberry cheesecake, swirl, or a lemon meringue cheesecake, that would be nice. I'm a sucker for lemon. Early birthday, yours is in 5 days. That's exciting. Are you gonna do anything fun? Any good food? Go anywhere? Your birthday is 1 day before my brother's. Now you'll never, ever forget it. My favorite cake right now is a hazelnut. That sounds good. See, I'm so particular about my desserts because I'm not a big sweets person. I'm more like, if I'm gonna celebrate with something, I celebrate with a drink. My birthday's the day after yours? Oh my goodness. We can all hold hands and spin in a circle. We can spin around the birthday cake together. The singular cheesecake slice on the floor. Hot pot, see, that's a plan right there. Oh, I'm a hot pot fiend. Don't get me started. I could have hot pot on any season, any day, any hour. I don't care if it's the hottest summer night and it's 3 a.m. and I was asleep. If you call me and we're like, hey, let's go get hot pot, I'll go. I will be up. Nothing is better than just your own little personal soup of meat and vegetable. That's like the meal ever. I've still never had hot pot. What? You have to. You can even do your own. Technically, if you buy an electric little hot pot, they make little ones that are like personal size, and you can put your own soup and vegetables and meat in there and you just eat it. Or if you don't like meat, you can just put a bunch of vegetables in there and tofu and things like that, and you just eat it. Nothing, good soup. A K-barbecue hot pot spot, that sounds so good. The combination K-barbecue and hot pot. Miso base with beef and spinach. That sounds good. Wow. I have hot pot way too often because of friends. I want that. I actually bought an electric, well, I didn't buy it, but I was gifted it. It's a large family size electric hot pot and it has a divider in the middle. And I just want to have hot pot parties. Everybody bring your meat and veg and let's eat and drink and have fun and play game. I'm all about a cozy evening like that. That sounds awesome. PRISMIA off collab would go hard. Hot pot party. I haven't had the chance to go. Restaurant would be best because it means I could try seafood without having to buy it for myself. That is true. You don't have to get all the stank up in your home, huh? I went to one hot pot place recently with some friends, and they give you a bib. They give you a bib. I've never had a hot pot place give me a bib. That's how you know it's real. They gave me a bib. They gave us all bibs. And they were like, go crazy. They were like, hey, we have, you go, it's go get it yourself. It's go get it yourself. It was like a family owned place too. Like a hole in the wall type place. We were like, oh, let's go here because we're hungry and we don't have a lot of time to like pick and choose. So let's go here. We all like hot pot. We can just put whatever we want in our little hot pot. It's awesome. We go there and they give us bibs. And basically we're like, hey, here's all the ingredients. By the way, over here, here's your little plate thing. Here's some tongs. Go crazy. What kind of broth do you want? Okay, awesome. We'll bring it out. Go get your ingredients. And you could just load up a whole plate of ingredients and just go for it. It was awesome. And they had this cute little fridge that just had a bunch of drinks in it. And they were like, yeah, just have at it. It was so nice. Yeah, the bib, I guess it's because of like the bubbling of the spicier broths. They were like super dark red, right? And I guess if you were wearing like nicer clothes or if you were scared of it like bubbling and popping. That's what this Cape barbecue hot pot places, you get your own stuff. That sounds awesome. See, it's an experience. I highly recommend you guys to find a hot pot place, go with some friends or good family, good company basically, and go and have a good time. Go have a good time, eat food. Eat food. Eat soup, good soup. This chimera is a soup connoisseur. I want to do something like that. You should do it. I always get the spiciest broth I can. I can't do spice. I can't do spice. I want to get better at spice, but I can't do it. I have so many friends that are like, yes, I want the highest level of spice. I'm like, first off, my stomach would hurt so bad and my mouth would hurt. I don't understand the appeal of I want my mouth to burn. I don't understand the appeal of I want my mouth to burn. What is it? There's like a word or a term people use for it where it's like burning something. I don't know. There was like a weird term for it, but they're like, oh yeah, it's like a great burn. And I'm like, what do you mean? Pain. Yeah. But people are like, oh, it's good. It's good for you. And I get it, I'm sure. But I'm also like, I like to enjoy my food. I like to enjoy my food. I think heat, a little bit of heat is fine. But why do you want to feel the wrath of hell? Why? Who hurt you? Hatoya. Burning sensation? I guess so. It's like a... Elaine knows because she's crazy and she's like, oh yeah, I'll do like a hot thing. And I'm like, why? Masochism. Yeah. Numbing. That's the word. It's like a numbing. They're like, oh, it's like spicy numbing sensation. And I'm like, why do you want that when you're eating? I guess it's fine to everybody. Everybody has their own little thing that they like, I guess, but why? Why do you want a numbing sensation when you're eating food? I needed so much sweet tea. Let's go. There are things that are incidentally hot due to the ingredients and then hot because they were used for the essence of heat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the essence of heat. It's true. Like, I know that there are things, there's like broth that is like numbing spice level. And then there's some broth that is like spicy, but it still has like some flavor. Like it's like a meaty beef broth, but it has some spice to it. That's fine, whatever. But when it's like the color neon red, and looks like molten lava. And everybody's like, yes, yes, finally. Yes, finally I can burn off all my taste buds. Why? You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy, but you know. Oh, lychee soju drink with yogurt? That sounds so good. I went to a liquor store today and I picked up some vanilla vodka, and I'm excited to make a little drink tonight. I'm gonna do that because I think I deserve it. We're gonna have a member stream at some point where I'm just gonna drink and chat, and I don't know what's gonna be said during that stream, but you know, you only live once, right? In chimera years. It is good for when you're sick, I will say that. It is good for when you're sick. It's good for your blood circulation, you know, like spicy stuff. It has its benefits, but I am like, I don't want it. I don't crave spice. Yeah, responsibly go crazy. Responsibly party hard, you know? We work hard, we play hard. I think that is a good motto to go off of. Work hard, play hard, because you deserve it. Be responsible. But also play hard. Oh no. I remember one time my mom went to put chili powder on my dad's chicken. The lid fell off and covered mine. There was no chicken left. Oh God, you still ate it? Oh God, I have to start doing some tier lists or something for you guys, because I think I need to start unleashing my opinions on you. Are you guys even ready for that? Are you ready to hear the commander's opinions? God forbid. God forbid. I don't even know what kind of opinions you would want. What, like food opinions? I'm not a foodie, so I don't have the greatest opinions on things, but I think it'll be funny. I didn't want to waste it. Look, props to you. That's just out of the kindness of your heart. I was at a pizza place once in high school during a school trip, and the lid came off the crushed pepper shaker. You still ate it though? What is wrong with you? Why wouldn't you at least try to like scrape off some of it? That's so scary. Why do people want their pizza spicy? What's the deal with that? I've only ever gotten slosh twice. Oh, I'll tell you some stories in that member stream. I'll tell you some stories. Some Aries Eternus stories about your commander back in the day. Yeah. How do you eat your pizza? What do you mean? Oh, I don't even, look, okay, here's my big opinion, guys. Here's one of my big opinions. Are you ready? Brace yourself. I don't even really like pizza. I think it's fine. If I have to get pizza, it's usually one with the white sauce, like Alfredo sauce. I usually like to put chicken, spinach, and onion. Chicken, spinach, onion on Alfredo pizza. Or I like when the places do a barbecue type pizza with like little swirled barbecue sauce on there, and they have like the ground beef on there. That's pretty good. But I don't go out of my way to be like, yes, oh, I want a pizza. Oh, I want pizza. Because I don't know. It just like, it sits heavy within me and I don't like it. I'm just like, after I eat a pizza, I don't feel well. I'm sitting there like, oh. Do you cut your pizza into slices? I mean, initially, right? Like you get the pizza and you cut it, or it comes like in slices. I don't use a knife and fork. I'm not that insane. I'm not that crazy. The Great White. I hear good things about Mellow Mushroom. Look, there's some good pizza places, I won't lie. There are some good pizza places. I'm just not like super duper, oh, I want pizza, I want to eat. I think it's nice when you're going somewhere, or like, not when you're going somewhere, but like if you're out and you're with good company and you're like, oh, let's go get a pizza, and you get like a big one and you share it with everybody. I feel like that's fine. But I'm not gonna eat like a pizza by myself. I would sooner splurge on something else. My guilty pleasure is wait, what? The correct way to eat a pizza is unsliced. What do you mean, like you fold the whole thing and take a bite? What are you, a Looney Tune? I do know that if you get like a big slice of pizza, you can like fold it and eat it, right? A personal pizza? I understand that. At a lot of conventions, they have like places like Papa John's and things like that that do catering, and you can get a personal pizza there, and they're like in a cute little box. I feel like that's fine. But again, I'm like, I need sustenance that isn't gonna hurt me. Roll it up. Roll it up! No rolling, no folding. What, your jaw just unhinges? No slices. Blue eyes, white dragon. No rolling, no folding, no slices, final destination. Oh my god. Hatoya, what are you? What? Computer, put the pizza in my tummy. I don't want it! You can have it. You can have the pizza. The pizza! Look, we're gonna have to play some, what is the game called? Papa's Pizzeria. We're gonna have to play some of that, it sounds like. You guys are so hungry. I guess I should probably let you go so that you can go and, eat your pizzas whole, huh? I'm a sucker for the Papa's games, I will say. The Mocharia one came out and I was like, can I please have perms for Papa's games? Puts my little fingers together.
You don't have to go, you can stay.
I have to let you guys go though. I have to go and finish working on things. But this was a really nice stream. I guess if you guys like the Go streams, we can do more co-working together. They're kind of like Zatsu streams, except with the occasional silence. Right?
No, don't go. Don't go.
It's okay. You won't see me tomorrow, but on Wednesday, we have a collab happening with Sancha, Elaine, Shiki Miyoshino, Lazuli, and Maya. And we're going to be playing Repo. And I'm going to hope that I don't throw up. Guys, Repo is the only game that has ever made me throw up consistently after playing it. I don't know why. It just happens. I'm gonna try. I don't know if my point of view will be streamed, but I know the other girls will be streaming theirs. So when we do that, please support them. I'm excited. I'm also nervous. I'm hoping that I can pull through and not fall over dead on the floor. Have some faith in me, okay? Oh boy. Let me see something. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm sorry that Lobotomy Corporation didn't make it on the schedule. I'm so busy everywhere. I'm so very busy. Please forgive me. Lobotomy Corporation will return next week. I promise. I promise. I didn't chicken out. It's a fun group. I hope your stomach cooperates for it. I'm usually not one who is like truly affected by first-person games, but for some reason, Peak kind of makes me a little queasy. Not all the time, but sometimes. And Repo has made me throw up every single time I play it. Like I'm hoping maybe it's been a long time since I played it. So maybe I'll be fine. But if you suddenly see like the Ruvii robot stand still and you just hear like hardcore gagging, it's not funny. It's not funny. I'm gonna be on the floor. But hopefully not. Yeah. Everyone's gonna be like, what's wrong with that one? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I had to walk away. Oh boy. More yapping streams need to be on the horizon, it seems, because you guys just really like... You like hanging out with your commander, huh? Huh. Who would have thought? Let's see. Ah. Me, fun company. You promise?
Wow. Wow.
Speaking of, let me send you over to Elaine because she probably needs some good company right now. She's playing Elden Ring, and I can only imagine what kind of violence is occurring in her brain right now, so.
Quite becheesed with you, little word.
Cheese with me? You guys sure? You cheese with your commander? Here is our redirect message. Boom. And thank you guys for playing with me today. I appreciate it. I hope you guys were also able to enjoy some work or get something done or do some dishes or cook some dinner, anything like that. It was nice to hang out with you. I'll get to see you guys again soon, okay? Behave, be well, and be good. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat, all that good stuff. Yeah, of course. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for being here, because it wouldn't have happened if you didn't show up. I think that if I opened stream and nobody was here, I would have turned it off. So these only are possible because of you. Say goodbye and go, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. This is your commander signing off. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.